Do you want pets? Do you want to play? What do you want?
Readington was once silent and scared, wounded by his past. But after finding a loving home, he found his voice and hasn't stopped talking since.
No, you can't get on. No cuddles. No.
When she moved to Fort Worth, everything felt new and uncertain. A fresh college graduate, Emma was stepping into adulthood with more questions than answers. Her first apartment was quiet, too quiet. No roommates, no family nearby, just the hum of the refrigerator and the echo of her own footsteps. At first, she thought the silence would be a relief, but as the days passed, it started to feel more like a void. She missed connection, something or someone to share her space, to come home to care for.
Dinner ready? Is that for me?
One evening, feeling especially homesick, Emma opened her laptop and started browsing rescue listings. She wasn't really sure what she was looking for, just a soft distraction, perhaps. Hours passed, pages scrolled, and then there he was. A golden tabby cat with tired green eyes and a face that seemed to carry a lifetime of stories. His name was Reddington. There was something about his expression, sad, wise, almost human, as if he understood exactly how she felt. Without a second thought, she sent an adoption inquiry. A few days later, Emma and her boyfriend drove up to Oklahoma to meet him. When they arrived, Reddington didn't come to the front of the cage. He didn't purr or play or beg for attention. He lay still in the corner, his fur patchy, his frame thin, and his spirit clearly wounded. The foster explained that he'd been surrendered by an owner who could no longer care for him. His body showed signs of neglect, and his eyes seemed tired of hoping. Emma didn't need him to do anything special. She simply looked at him and knew. They brought him home that very day.
No. No. Okay.
The first few weeks were quiet. Reddington slept a lot. He didn't seek affection, didn't play. He was simply there. And that was enough. Emma gave him space. She left soft blankets in sunny corners, offered gentle words, and laid his food down without expectation. Slowly, something shifted. He started following her from room to room, first cautiously, then with confidence.
It's not dinner.
He found his voice too. It wasn't long before he began meowing for attention, for food, or simply to say he noticed she had left the room. He pawed at her arm for pets and sat beside her when she watched television. Just as they were settling into a rhythm, something changed. Reddington stopped eating. He cried out in pain at mealtimes and began pawing at his face. After several vet visits, the diagnosis came: feline stomatitis. His immune system was attacking his own teeth. The only long-term solution was full dental extraction. The thought broke Emma's heart, but she couldn't let him suffer. He underwent the surgery, and they waited, hoping they'd done the right thing. What happened next was nothing short of a miracle. With the pain gone, Readington transformed. He became lively, playful, and full of opinions. He demanded
What?
pets and attention like
No.
a prince.
No. No. No.
If Emma left the room, he followed her, chattering with dramatic flair. He would flop beside her, reach out with his paw, and rest it gently on her hand as if to say, "I'm here. Don't forget me." A year later, Emma decided to adopt a kitten. A rambunctious little thing with energy to spare, Reddington was unimpressed. He hissed, he pouted, he sulked under the couch. But then, just like before, he softened. Little by little, he began to play, then to cuddle, then to share. Today, they are inseparable. They nap together, chase each other down the hallway, and team up to beg for treats. Though Readington is now 12, with a slight limp from an old injury and extra ligaments that make his gait unusual, he remains spirited. He runs, jumps, cuddles, and talks with the same intensity he did the day he got his second chance. Emma often watches him stretched out in the sun or curled up beside her on the couch and feels overcome with gratitude. He wasn't just a pet. He was a companion during her loneliest days, a teacher of patience and unconditional love, a reminder that healing takes time, but it's always possible. She doesn't know what his past looked like, but she's certain of one thing: his future will be full of safety, peace, and love. And perhaps that's all any of us ever really need. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to share it with someone who needs a little hope today. Maybe someone who's been considering adoption, or just someone who could use a reminder that love can show up in the most unexpected ways. Like, share. Subscribe if you'd like to hear more stories like Reddington stories of second chances, quiet courage, and the beautiful bond between people and their pets. Because sometimes the ones who need saving end up saving us too.